Welcome to this mindful movement practice, and this is a practice that you can do from any seat. You can sit in a chair anywhere at your house, you can sit in your office in a chair, anywhere at all where you'd like to take a few minutes to tune into your body and into your breath, and to slowly, mindfully, and gently move the muscles, the connective tissues, the joints of the spine and of the shoulders. So sometimes when we're seated for long periods of time, doing desk work, doing computer work, we might hold our posture a little bit rigid. And so here's an opportunity to move the spine in all the ways that it can move, with some extra movement for the shoulders as well. So for right now, give yourself a bit of time to sit back into your chair, to maybe close your eyes or to soften your gaze. And to invite yourself to switch from the tasks that you were doing. And now begin to focus your attention, your awareness on your body and on your breath. Just taking these few short minutes of your day to move and to breathe. Maybe here, taking 3 slower rounds of your breath. Slowly filling up the belly. Softly letting that breath go. And as you take the next 2 rounds of your breath, invite any tension, any tightness to leave the shoulders, the upper back body. Let your arms, let your legs feel as relaxed as they can be. And then know that you're welcome to open your eyes. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. We will need a little bit of space between our backs and the back of the chair. So moving forward here so that you can sit tall, and eventually we'll start to round the spine. So we just want to make sure we have enough space between our backs and the back of the chair so that we're not going to hit the chair as we move. So here, take your time to feel your feet about hip distance apart. Lengthen through your tall spine. Let your shoulders release and soften down the back. And now as you're ready to breathe in, let's start to let the belly relax forward. Lift your chest a little more to the sky here. Arch your upper back, and you might lift your chin a little bit. And then with your exhale out, begin to round through the back of your body, draw your belly in, and bring your chin a little closer to your chest. So this is what we call our seated cow and cat. So this is a movement that we'll do a few times today in this practice. We'll breathe in, lifting chest, that slight look up. And then exhale out, slowly round through the back of your body, belly drawing in, rounding into low back, mid back, and the shoulders. We'll move like that again, another full inhale. And then another soft exhale. We'll pause that movement for now, but we will come back to it in a little bit. We'll come back to tall for now and start to move into some rotations, some twists. So we can keep our hands here on the legs. We'll slide them back and forth as we move into our rotation. We'll start with a breath in to grow tall. And then with your exhale out, start to slide your right hand back toward your right hip. Begin to rotate your rib cage, your chest, your shoulders over to the right. And know here that you can keep your head in line with your chest. You can look a little more to the right. You can gaze back toward your right shoulder. And then the inhale brings you back through center. And then the exhale, we twist in the other direction to the left, rotating rib cage, shoulders, and collarbones. And as we move like that from side to side with your breath pace, your rhythm, we're pausing at that gentle point of resistance where we notice the twist, where we notice the sensation. And then we're moving back to center. So we're not pushing or pulling beyond our range of motion there. but rather we're easing into it each time we move, each time we rotate. So we'll take that flow one more time here over to the left. And then we'll come back to center. And as we come back to center, hands back to the thighs. And let's return to our cow and cat movement, which is our spinal extensions or our spinal back bend and our spinal flexion, our forward fold. So as we breathe in, belly softens forward, lift up through the heart here, lift up through the chest, slight lift of your chin. And then as you're ready to exhale out, round through the back of your body, draw your belly in, chin a little closer to your chest. And then we'll move like that again. So maybe your breath, your inhale, guides you into the chest lift. And then maybe your exhale guides you into the rounding of the back of your body. Let's do that one more time. Full inhale. And exhale. Good. And now come back to your neutral spine. So we'll pause again here. This time we'll add on another movement, which is a lateral bend of the spine. So we'll be moving to one side and the other to open up to stretch through the side of the rib and into the waist. And at the same time, this helps to move the spine side to side. So let's take the right hand down to the side of your chair. It could also be on your hip. Your left hand can be on the hip here, your left hand can be to the shoulder, the left arm can be up to the sky, whichever you prefer. We're going to move through 3 different rounds. I'm going to demonstrate each variation each time, but if there's one that feels good to you, know that you can do that right away. So we're breathing in here to lengthen to tall, and then on the exhale, we're side bending, creating this C curve with the spine. And then we're breathing in to come back to center. And then we'll do that again. And if you have the elbow lifted, the elbow lifts a little higher to the sky to stretch underneath the shoulder. And then we slowly come back to center. And then if your arm was lifted, the arm is lifting up and overhead. And then we take our time to come back to center. We land the left hand down to the hip or to the chair. I'll demonstrate those 3 options again, but feel free to take one that serves you best. This is a breath in, lengthen tall. And then exhale, side bend, C curve over to the left. And then we're back to center. As you move into the side bend here with your elbow up, lifting the elbow up towards the sky. And then returning to center. And then that other option, the arm up and overhead, lengthening through the side of the body. And then come on back to center. Bring your hand down. Land your hands back onto your thighs. And we're going to return one more time to our seated cow and cat. So as you breathe in here, belly is soft forward, lift up through the chest. You might start to hug your shoulder blades a little closer together here. And then on your exhale out, rounding through the back of the body. I like to slide my hands over my knees, tucking your chin in. Breathing in, belly is relaxing forward, lift through the heart. Exhale out, round, low back, mid back, space between the shoulders. And then give yourself one more round of that, one more full breath in. And your breath out. Good. And now come back to your tall spine. Last movement here, some gentle shoulder circles, some shoulder shrugs. Let's take a breath in to roll the shoulders forward, lift them up towards the ears, and as you exhale, gently hug your shoulders together on the back body, and then let them relax. So we round the shoulders forward, we lift them up towards the ears, and then with the exhale, release them down the back. And then we'll take that one more time. Full breath in. And full breath out. Good. Now if you have a few more moments, take your time to sit back into your chair. Let your spine relax into that support. Take your hands anywhere that they feel comfortable. And take the next couple of breaths to notice how you're feeling in your body now, how your low back feels, your mid back, your upper back, and your shoulders. Notice the sensations that you might feel of the stretch, of a little bit of muscle activity. And then before you move in today, perhaps you pause for 3 mindful rounds of your breath. Taking the opportunity to slowly fill up. And then to let that breath go. 2 more rounds. And before you make your way back into your day, I bring my hands to my heart center, Anjali Mudra, and I thank you for sharing this time and this practice with me. Have a wonderful day.